say this is a these are original trees. It's a big one. They're heritage trees, so they've seen Rizal, they've seen heroes that were buried here. Yung mga nature na nakikita ninyo, you see here, this whole area, you guys can come in. Okay. So why the name Paco? Paco comes from the name Francisco. It's the Franciscans were the first who settled around this area. Who settled in this area during the Spanish era. Of course, there were other Tagalog kingdoms in the area, Kingdom ng Manila, Kingdom ng and along the Pasig River, different kingdoms. But when the Spanish settled here, they called this area Paco or San Francisco. But there's also another name for this area called Dilao. So why Dilao? There's many speculations why Dilao. Well, there was also a contingency of Japanese settlers here that were expelled out of Japan because they were Catholics, and so they settled here in the Dilao area during the 1700s. So if you go to where Paco Station is, may Plaza Dilao doon, and there's a statue of a Japanese samurai. So siya yung leader ng mga Japanese Catholics na lumipat dito and settled dito sa Paco area ng Maynila. So they call this place Dilao also. So Paco and Dilao, or San Fernando de Dilao, is another name for this area. And so the Japanese settled there. I think that there's about 700 Japanese that settled in the area throughout the 1700s onwards. And of course, a lot of other Chinese. But this place in 1822 catered primarily to the remains of aristocratic families. So mostly mga, of course, yung may kaya, they were able to bury themselves here. And these niches were not in perpetuity. They had to rent this for 20 pesos. I think every year. So hindi siya forever. Walang forever. Pero etong mga nandito, there's still about 30 plus na natitira. So baka yun yung mga yun yung magiging forever. I guess they'll be around. A lot of the bodies were already exhumed and removed throughout the last centuries before when they created our agency to manage this park. So wala na pong mga bodies for the majority of the nichos here. Mga 30 plus na lang natitira kasi wala pong nag-claim sa kanila. The other bodies were removed by the families, buried elsewhere, and all of the rest are still here. One of our famous ones, I think, is a relative of Enrique Iglesias. So the singer, the Preisler family was also buried here. So you'll see the baby great uncle of Enrique in the back, and many other personalities during that time. So.